Hey, what's good, everybody? This is the one and only AD, the TRIBALCHILD, and you're watching TRIBALCHILD TV here on YouTube. And for this episode, I'll be talking about my first impressions of the PlayStation 4. Well, early impressions, I should say. And the reason why it took me so long to make this episode is that, excuse me, that, like, just 2 days after the PlayStation 2013 meeting, I recorded footage of this episode, and when I transferred the video file to my computer, it got corrupted. Then I got sick the following week, so I didn't have time to do it. And now here it is. So those who have been expecting this episode, I do apologize for the wait, and I do appreciate your patience. But anyway, after the release of the Nintendo Wii U late last year, marks the beginning of the 8th generation of video game consoles. So for this episode, I'll be briefly talking about the PlayStation 2013 meeting from a few weeks ago. Then I'll give you my impressions. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, to briefly summarize the Sony press conference from last month, Andrew House, President and CEO of Sony Computer Entertainment, opens the event with the announcement of the PlayStation 4, discussing the future of play for both gamers and developers. Followed by acclaimed game designer and lead system architect for the PlayStation 4, Mark Kearney, shows the new DualShock 4 controller as well as the detailed PlayStation 4 specs. Kearney also announced a PlayStation 4 exclusive from Sony Computer Entertainment Japan entitled Knack, a platformer featuring a titular creature made of alien relics, fighting for man in the war against the goblins. Kearney is both the lead designer and director of this launch title. Next up was David Perry, who was the lead designer in the Earthworm Jim games and now the CEO of Gaikai Incorporated. Perry discusses how Gaikai's cloud technology can enhance one's gaming preference as well as the social gaming experience by means of spectating, remote play, personalization, and using Facebook and Ustream via the PlayStation Network to share gameplay footage and what games they are playing in real time. The next speaker, Michael Denay of Sony Computer Entertainment's Worldwide Studios, discusses how inspiring new experiences from the imaginations of the world's best creators is the future of PlayStation. Shortly after, more titles were announced for the PlayStation 4. Herman Holtz from Guerrilla Games shows off the latest Killzone title, Killzone Shadowfall. Matt Sutherland from Evolution Studios debuts its racing games, Drive Club. Sucker Punch Productions' Nate Fox announces the latest in the Infamous series, entitled Infamous: The Second Son, which takes place 7 years after the Cole McGrath episodes. Independent developer Jonathan Blow announces the 3D puzzle game entitled The Witness. Alex Evans of Media Molecule demonstrates the more creative aspect of the PlayStation 4 with the Move controller and declares it should be the creative console, not just for gamers but for developers as well. David Cage for Quantum Dream also showed a tech demo in real time with a game engine with enhanced realistic skin and shadow shaders that was up until now used exclusively for CGI movies. Third-party developers are also in full support of the PlayStation 4 as several representatives from Capcom, Ubisoft, Square Enix, Activision, and Bungie, just to name a few, made their appearances to announce and display some of their upcoming titles. Capcom's Street Fighter producer Yoshinori Ono shows off Deep Down, which is obviously Dragon Ball Dogmas 2, with his new game engine Pantheray. Also, Yoshimasa Mashimoto, CTO of Square Enix, displays a Final Fantasy tech demo with his new engine, Luminous Studios. Ubisoft also announced the highly acclaimed Watch Dogs, which will also be on the PlayStation 4 at its launch. Chris Menson, Senior Vice President of Story and Franchise Development of Blizzard, announced Diablo 3, which makes its console debut on the PlayStation 4 as well. And finally, Eric Hirschberg, CEO of Activision, announces its developers' full support for the PlayStation 4, followed by introducing the president of Bungie Incorporated, Harold Ryan, who announces the highly anticipated open-world first-person shooter Destiny, which will have exclusive content for PlayStation users. Now, there's been a lot of rumors concerning with the PlayStation 4 prior to the PlayStation 2013 meeting. Two of the biggest rumors that Sony PlayStation 4 will not play used games, and shit. There's been a lot of rumors concerning with the PlayStation 4 prior to the announcement. Two of the biggest rumors is that, one, PlayStation 4 will not play used games, and two, that whether or not it will be backwards compatible with PlayStation 3 games. But the day after the event, Sony Worldwide Studios director Shuhei Yoshida answers both those rumors the day after the event. He told Eurogamer that PlayStation 4 will not block the use of secondhand games, meaning that the PlayStation 4 will allow you to play any games whether it's new or used. But he also confirms that both the PlayStation 3 disc and downloadable games, as well as game data and PlayStation Network content, will not be compatible with or can be transferred to the PlayStation 4. However, he stated that the company aims to offer server-side and cloud services, that's where Gaikai comes in, to offer a wider variety of older games. Meaning that that Sony Computer Entertainment will do everything they can to have every game for the PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 library to be available via their cloud service. Now, there's a lot of information that we found out about the PlayStation 4 right after the event. We got the specifications, we got the new controller, as well as some graphically impressive, gameplay footage of some upcoming games and tech demos. However, the only letdown from that whole event is while we got our first look at the PlayStation 4 DualShock 4 controller, we did not see the console itself. And we probably won't find out anything more in the coming months, like E3, the Tokyo Game Show, and other upcoming gaming events until it's finally released during the holiday season later this year. Now, me being a PlayStation gamer since 1998, I really liked what I saw during that entire 2-hour conference. Even though some of the speakers put me asleep a few times. And as we enter the new generation of console, they really upped the ante, but at the same time, I don't want to go as far as say they're overdoing it. I guess Sony Computer Entertainment are experimenting new things as far as gaming, as far as social networking, and just a lot of other bells and whistles. Even though I expected more, again, we probably won't find out till later this year. It looks impressive, and but there are a lot of other rumors that are yet to be confirmed, like the games itself are going to cost $70, and the console itself going to cost like over $750, but that has yet to be confirmed. Long and short, I like what PlayStation 4 has to offer, but me being a gamer since I was 9 years old, I don't mind the bells and whistles. It's just long as they make good quality games, I'm down for it. So hopefully we'll find out more at this year's E3 and Tokyo Game Show. So that's pretty much it about my first impressions of the PlayStation 4. And stay tuned for my next episode while I give my final thoughts on the Devil May Cry reboot. So as always, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, make sure you rate my videos and subscribe for more upcoming videos. As always, this is the one and only ADTC TRIBALCHILD. Keep it locked, and see you next time.